Let me show y'all this. So this is the start of the sidewalk. Now this sidewalk is more than likely older than most of us on TikTok. I know it's definitely older than Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Skype, X. What's that new one? MySpace, all of that. It's older than all of that. This sidewalk is, yeah, I'm gonna just stick to the facts. You can look at this sidewalk for yourself and just imagine somebody with a wheelchair, a blind person. Now the road is right here. That's the road. This is the sidewalk. I had words with the police during our blizzard because I was walking in the road in a tire rut. Hey, speaking of the peacemakers, you know. So they were like, get out the road. I said, well, where I'm gonna go? They said, get on the sidewalk. I'm like, where is the sidewalk? It is nothing but solid snow out here. 12 inches, you heard me? Now check this out. This is very interesting. This little addition right here, if you don't know anything about building, when that sidewalk is white like this, or that concrete is white and it's gray, this is a new piece of concrete with these new little things. That's new. But where it is over here. So you gotta walk around here and then come on and cut through. You know, if you're in a wheelchair or a power chair, then don't hit these little things like this. That could throw you off the chair. And I'm only making this video because I've been there. There ain't no dragster either. That boy running off of one valve, you heard me? I've been there. I've been there a few times in my life. Matter of fact, I've been there so many times, you just be like, come on, baby, just get me home, you heard me? Just get me home, baby. Just one more time, old girl. All right, so we're almost at the famous 17th Street, you heard me? Somebody dropped, see, that's how it is in New Orleans. You walk with one of those, they call that a sweat rag. You walk with a sweat rag to keep your, you know, to keep yourself looking nice, you know? I'm not sweating yet, but I'm gonna be sweating before I'm done. Now you see this, yeah? This is an old transition. It's an old transition. They ain't got, even though this new concrete, they ain't got one right there. And look, you see this concrete right there? This is all bricked up. That's the police right there. Lesser of the peacemakers. See how this all bricked up? This not. See how this is old? You can see all the aggregate in the concrete. Now you see how you can't see the aggregate in this concrete right there? You can see it in this concrete, all the rocks, but you don't see it in here. So this is a newer piece of concrete. And I suspect that they did this concrete when they built the racetrack over here. That's just my suspicion. I don't know that to be true, but I know that's two different concretes. I know that for a fact. All right, so I'm still on the sidewalk, but my view is not obstructed of the whole. See that? Look at that, boy, I almost tripped just there. So my view isn't obstructed of all of the pumps. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you on, look at this curve. And this is how this whole side of the street is, to the light. Now you have a sidewalk over here, across the street, and I'm gonna walk on that sidewalk in a little bit. But that sidewalk also has breaks in it, like by the pedal shop. That's just horrible for pedestrians and handicapped folk, disabled folk. All right, so me and the dog are walking, right? She's a few feet in front of me. And over here, I see the car pumping gas, pumping fuel. Then as we're getting somewhere up in here, look at this big curve. The car, now I had on my red Converse. I had on these blue swim trunks. So I'm not wearing all black. I had a black shirt on. So the car is leaving. We're walking forward. Now you see how this Mercedes is? So that Mercedes straight ahead, the gray one, it has to look forward, but it also is checking left more than it's checking right. The only way it's gonna check right is if it's trying to go across the intersection to make that left turn. That's the only way it's gonna check right. Look, they never even look. Never even look. They're not looking, 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 they're not looking. They never look to see the pedestrian. And that's not a problem. That is not a problem. That is not a problem, because they're not looking for pedestrians like she did it. You saw her look right? She looked right because she's trying to go across the light and turn left. Now that other Mercedes driver didn't do it. So this is the intersection. I step down, my dog is like right here, and that's when we see the brake lights, about right here. So I hollered at the guy. I'm like, hey, you know, and I holler at the guy. Now in this moment, I'm prepared to jump up, because he was slowing down. You could tell when, like, how fast are you going? Watch when the bus turns. How fast are you going from this driveway to the stop sign that's right here? Like, see the bus? How fast is the bus coming? From the driveway to the stop sign. How fast is the bus coming? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to get you to understand is, from the time he left that driveway to the stop sign, whatever happened, you know? Now, it just so happened, I was crossing the street with my dog, and by me crossing the street with my dog, and me knowing that there's a stop sign right here, now it is dark, this guy was not looking to see a pedestrian pop out over here, was not looking. On top of that, the guy never, and I repeat, the guy never looked straight. He was distracted by whatever he was doing coming up to the stop sign. Now, I don't know if that was just looking to the left to try to get out of here fast. All right, brother, what's up? I don't know if he was looking to the right to try to, I don't know what the dude was doing. So that's how it is, man. So we don't really have the infrastructure over here in the city of Gretna along this street called Lafayette Street. We don't have the infrastructure of other cities. This is not a pedestrian-friendly thoroughfare. I'm gonna say that one more time. This is not a pedestrian-friendly thoroughfare. The sidewalk is not compatible with the demands of human beings and them traversing in 2025. I'm just letting you know that that's what it is. Gretna does a lot of things great. Gretna is America's city. They do a lot of things well. But this thoroughfare right here, this roadway right here, the infrastructure is horrible for pedestrians. The curbs are too uneven, you know? And anyway, so I just wanted to show you that video of this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cross the street over that 20th. See, it ain't no crosswalk, you know? Now I gotta yield to these folks right here. That's on the, all right. I gotta yield to the folks right there that's on Lafayette Street. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know Louisiana law about sidewalks like this, you know? I know if we're in a crosswalk, we're supposed to yield to pedestrians, but I don't know the law about all that other stuff. Tell you what, I'm gonna cross right there. See, we don't have crosswalks. And in some places, this is frowned upon. All right, let's time this right. But you can even see the concrete right up. This sidewalk is, I guess that's, you know, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but this is not a friendly sidewalk for pedestrians or disabled or handicapped or people that can't march when they step. So Because see the transition right here? There is no transition. You're on the sidewalk and then you have to get off the sidewalk. And so what this does is, this is very interesting because this forces cyclists who ride on this street to either be in the lane of travel or to tear their bike up. So in a lot of my videos, you'll see me on Lafayette and I'll turn off on 18th Street or 17th Street to get out of traffic, especially when it's heavy. But if it ain't nothing on the street, if traffic is light, I'm gonna just ride on the street. And another thing to keep in mind, when you have cyclists riding their bicycle, these expansion joints are very unforgiving to the cyclists and to their equipment. So just something you can keep in mind. So when you see a cyclist that's in a road and you like, get on the sidewalk, just think about that. Sidewalk. Get on the sidewalk. That's the key word, key phrase. Sidewalk. What up, T? Sidewalk. Look at this dude here, bro. Oh, that's a chick. Okay, that was a lassie. She barely made it. Sidewalk is a mess, man. And look, this is not a bad sidewalk. This is not a bad sidewalk. But when you have a disability, this sidewalk could really be a challenge while you're trying to travel, you know? My left ankle is disabled, and sometimes it's a challenge walking on these sidewalks because of how unleveled they are, or just these transitions that don't exist. You know, I actually wanted to write the councilman for this area to see if they could do something as far as the infrastructure. This city is old. This city is old, and because it's old, before you had bike lanes and things like that, folks just walked. All right, before you had power chairs and electric power chairs, motorized power chairs, folks just walked. You know, the handicapped, the disabled, they just stayed inside, or they got a ride to wherever they needed to go. But now with the freedom that comes from having a power chair, Mama could go to the store by taking all of the sidewalks and very little getting in the roadway. But with that being said, it's like, you know, can't do that on these sidewalks. And I'm not complaining about the city of Gretna. This is one of the best cities to live in my opinion, if you're on the Best Bank. Now see this transition right here? Thank you, man. And that's what should have happened last night. But I was already in the intersection before the car pulled up. But you know what you're gonna do about that? You're gonna roll with it. It feels good to walk, man. This is so lovely. And I got a few GoPro batteries, so I don't know. I might do 4 miles, 5 miles, you know? Might do like Stacy saying and get a bike. You know, we just got to see. Now, one of the nice things on the road Manhattan, they have a contraption where you push this button and it turns, it helps the light to turn for pedestrians. But I missed the opportunity to walk across. but that's the brakes. Boy, that's an old sucker there, huh? I might go walk through that little cemetery over there in a minute. And if I get an opportunity, I am jaywalking. Oh, look at that, the light saved me. I ain't got a jaywalk. Okay, okay, Granny. All right. Okay. Boy, they ain't playing, huh? They're not playing. Boy, that Popeye smells so good. Loving somebody, somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. Man, I wanted a cup of coffee, man. Let's see if the nice people at McDonald's will accommodate me with a cup of coffee, a fresh cup of coffee. Or will they tell me, oh no, baby, we're not going to coffee machine now. Don't give me no old coffee. Well, you could give me an old cup of coffee, but I'm not going to purchase an old cup of coffee, if that makes sense. All right, so the light is turning in front of me. She must be listening to music. I got till a little, yeah. I'm gonna have to catch this light. Just missed it. I'm gonna go after this Honda. So it's good when you understand the lights in your neck of the woods. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to gap, you heard me? What's up, brother? I was trying to gap, but didn't work out, so I just stopped. Tell you what, man, let me check out this cemetery while I'm right there. I've been wanting to walk through this thing. I've been wanting to go at night. I'm gonna come back to it. I think they got another one on the left side of the street, which is very interesting. Tell you what, I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna walk through it and I'm gonna walk through it right quick. I wonder if this is, I don't know the history of these cemeteries. New Hope Baptist Cemetery. See if we can find an old one. 1938, 33, 34. It's nice and clean, I tell you that. 1922. '23. 69. I like that. 1915, man. Wow. 1915, that's the oldest one. September 9th, 1915. Wow. She looked like she was having a good time. 54 to 22. Wow. She got her boots on the ground, boy, I tell you that. Edith Diggs, 1954 to 2022. Wilfred Eli Wilson, U.S. Army, Korea, 1930 to 2019. Man, that's recent. That's so recent. 1938, Josephine Eskin Roche, 38 to 2005. Ernestine Thompson, 30 to 04. Malcolm Thompson, 30 to 19. See that? These are some of the old ones. Let's see, I don't want to step on them. They say that's rude. But I'm going to try to make my way. I don't think nobody here. Now, if y'all see that moccasin, y'all let me know. This grass is long, bro. But see these two? Like this little section? All look like they're about to put somebody. See. It don't even have a name on it. Crawfish hole right there, boy. Crawfish eating good, huh? Wow, let's see. Curtis Jones, November 1951, killed on March 6, 2003. I miss you, my brother, Isaac. Dang. 1921 to 1966. I don't even know why I'm in this sucker. 67 to 2000, Tyrone C. Evans. It's a lot of water. All right. When you don't see a name on it, a date or nothing, man. I don't know, I want to cry. 1916 to 2007. Lonnie Hewitt. Oh, this got to be a veteran's. Let's see. Prince Bonds, Louisiana, private. Is that 830? 850 maybe? 850 labor, BN, August 25, 1931. Look like that would be 31. So he was in the military, private. And this is a really old one. I don't know if he was a cop. Paul Payne. United States USCI. But it looks like a little badge. Diane Hines. She did more than listen. She understood. Goodbye to a wonderful mother and grandmother. She lived a long and wonderful life and was loved by all who knew her. She will be dearly missed, but will live in our hearts forever. Sounds like a great woman. Get this grass out of my shoe. done rode by this thing my whole life. And a few nights ago, I was walking, or let's see, was it the snowstorm? During the snowstorm, January 22nd of 2025, I wanted to come in here because it was like the doors was wide open, and I had never been in a cemetery in the snow. See if we can get a cup of coffee now. And I'm not gonna record the people in the store because I just don't believe that that's the way to go. So let me turn this camera down. About right there. That way I'm not recording anybody. Tina, Tina, na. But I tell you what, boy, I feel like $3 million in here. Little hat. Put that foot in the door. I should have did this after I ordered on the kiosk. Huh? Tell you what, that was good flow too. What's up, bro? Come on, baby. Thank you, bro. How you doing today? I had ordered a large coffee too, black.
724.
Appreciate it.
That's the two cheeseburgers and stuff, Mr. Nate. You hear me, Nate? That was the 2 cheeseburgers in that bag.
Thank you.
Now you serve. No, you serve the hard before that. Cameron Sunday.
A large iced tea? That's you? I mean, Fanta.
You had the quarter?
Ticket number 794. 794.
Man, this video gonna be kind of long. don't think they see you.
Huh?
I don't think they see you.
I did a mobile order.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I think someone see. I had a mobile order. Thank you so much. You too.
Small Sprite.
I want to tell you, one was a Sprite, one was a Coke.
I need a bag of bread and salt.
What's that?
What's that?
That's a camera?
Oh yeah, this is a camera and this my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I shoot videos and I'm around.
I wasn't trying to get you.
No. Yeah. So it's just a regular old GoPro,
Medium Coke.
and it's on the
Medium
chest.
Coke.
Hello? Oh.
296.
Right here.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a good one.
All right, brother.
Okay,
12:28. It's 12:40. 12 minutes. I want him to get $16 an hour.
No salt? You got
He left it. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you.
Have a great day.
You as well. Oh, shucks. You know, check this coffee out. How you like? How you like this episode of Coffee Time? What's up, brother? You know, I'm thinking that I should have got that that Insta360 instead of GoPro. And I'll tell you why. Insta360 was newer than GoPro. That's the only reason. GoPro has been around a long time, so it already has it doesn't have that new draw like Insta360 has. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Spend as much time you can with that baby, man.
Yeah, man, what it's all about, bro.
My baby hit 21, bro, so it is gonna happen overnight. Overnight, just like that. I guess what we're gonna do when we leave here, we're gonna walk to the river. Then we're gonna walk on back to the house. I got a special video coming up. I've been wanting to do this video for about 3 months. But today is the day. Still gotta ride my bike. Still gotta ride this bike. It's already 1 o'clock. So I guess I should leave here. Oh man.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I gotta go, man. I think I gotta go. This is something I remember as a kid. Oh, shucks, man. I almost fell asleep in there. I went to bed kind of late. I went to bed at like 3 in the morning trying to edit a few videos and stuff. And we're just gonna walk about another, I don't know, we're gonna end up with about 5 miles today. Okay, the meter's still running. Man. They have a guy named Kawami, and he has walked, man, don't quote me, I think he did like 2 million steps that broke the Guinness Book World Records and all, you know. I saw him a few times actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding my bike, I see this dude walking, you know, and I was like, what's up with it, you know? So it's kind of amazing, you know. Man, god damn, baby. $2 million steps. Man, that ice transformed this coffee into something I don't want to let go. Well, them calves are popping, man. Tell y'all a funny story. So yesterday, when I got home I rode my bike first, I think, and then I walked. But anyway, when I got home, man, I was sore. I sat down for a little bit, working on some videos. Man, I got all stiff and sore. I'm like, man, what's going on now? I haven't been that sore since January 22nd of 2025. I didn't bring any water for me to drink. And the reason I didn't bring any was because I just didn't want to carry anything in my hands. Because yesterday I was very sore in my collarbone injury. And I just was not for picking anything up. One day I'll walk through this little hook and ladder cemetery right now. That one looks to be a whole lot more Laparoni. I know a few Laparonis. Anyway. I'm glad she gapping, because I was not trying to walk across that street, I'll tell you that. Oh, she's not gapping. I'm a gap. She's gapping. Okay. We both can't gap. And I don't think you could actually see what's going on, but she's waiting for cars to stop to get in her car. And I hate to see that, because somebody very easily, now they know that's your car, so they could very easily grab you, and that's a wrap. You gone. Man, get in your car. Don't worry about them cars coming down that street. They know how to get over and slow down, you know. Once you get in that little car, lock them doors. Don't be waiting to get in your car. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I get scared. So love me when I'm here, love me when I'm gone.